Hello and welcome to DATS Lite Series 2. That's right, we are back for another series of 10-minute podcasts. So sit back and grab a drink as we crown the DATS Lite Best British Sitcom. We are back, Dave.
It's the second series.
Can you believe they gave us the second series?
I know, they recommissioned us. Well, we recommissioned ourselves, but it's
they don't need to know that.
They don't need to know that exactly.
It was the DATS Lite production team.
Yeah, consisted of me and you and Mike.
Yeah,
and he clearly. Mike could be androgynous, so it could be a she as well, or an it. But Mike really likes...
This isn't going to make it.
Mike really likes...
This is an outtake. It's a straight
really
outtake.
Like the DATS Lite show that we did when we talked about our holidays for this year.
Yes, which we never went on.
Which is now completely irrelevant due to worldwide events. And you yourself, you'd be in Dubrovnik right about now. And as for me, I would probably be here. So lovely stuff. But we're not talking about holidays this series. This series is all dedicated to a... I don't know where I'm going. I had a thing in my head.
Dave.
I had a plan in my head.
This is one of your best tangents.
Is it?
I think.
No, well, I've done lots. I like tangenting. It's important.
I know, but this is a good one.
I'm going to Let me. I had something in my head before we started this evening, and I completely just ballsed it up.
I noticed. Yeah.
Did you? Okay. Let me try this again. So, ladies and gentlemen, this series, we are, of course, British. Tom, you're British. Dave, I'm British. And we are here in this series to celebrate all things British. And what's better than the comedic aspect of Britain? And so, without further ado, this series, we are going to be rating and analysing the British sitcom scene.
Let's get this clear from the start. This isn't the most successful or what the UK or the world might think are the best sitcoms. This is what you and me like the most and think is the best. And we're here to pick our DATS Life Best British Sitcom.
I like that. That's brilliant. I like that. DATS Life.
Thank you.
DATS Life Best British Sitcom on DATS Lite Series 2. So, this is episode 1. Look out for the other episodes coming out following this. Of course, that's how it works, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Tom, why don't you explain how we're doing this?
We are going to do a World Cup style draw to split. So we've picked our shortlist of 12 British sitcoms.
So we've already had to whittle down from a much larger list because there are so many great British sitcoms. It's kind of impossible, really, to really go through them all in our short series. But we're going to do our best and hopefully bring you some entertainment as well.
So we're going to split them into 4 groups of 3. And the next 4 parts will be about the 3 in that group. So we're going to pick the one that me and Dave like the most to go through to the final. And then part 6, the last part, will be where we decide on the DATS Life Best British Sitcom. Is that clear, Dave?
That's very clear, and
okay.
I would say they'll get a special award, but not really.
Well, the honour, I suppose.
The honour, exactly. So, without further ado, let us begin the draw. So, in no particular order at this time, the 12 British sitcoms that we are going to be discussing are Only Fools and Horses, Blackadder, that's all the different incarnations of Blackadder, Fawlty Towers, Dad's Army, Black Books, Father Ted, Peep Show, IT Crowd, I'm Alan Partridge, Friday Night Dinner, The Vicar of Dibley, and The Inbetweeners. That is the list.
And let's start the draw. Ready?
Right, I'm ready. So the
first
number
is number 12.
Number 12, which is The Inbetweeners. So that'll be in Group A.
So now the next one we're going to Group B.
Yes, that's right. Group B.
Number 5.
Number 5 is Black Books.
Oh, love Black Books. You're going to have to trust me that I'm not going to cheat on this, but I'm not going to cheat. You can trust me.
I trust you. Next one.
7.
Number 7 is Peep Show.
Ooh. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it?
Who knows what's coming out? Who knows what it will be? So
Next up,
Group D.
11.
Number 11 is the Vicar of Dibley.
Ooh. So we've got our first ones in each group. So now we're coming back to Group A.
Yeah, back to Group A.
Remind us, Dave, who was in Group A?
Group A currently is the In-Betweeners.
Okay. Number 2.
Number 2, which is Blackadder.
Oh, completely different. Okay, so now into Group B, the next one in Group B. Who's in Group B?
It's currently Black Books.
4.
Number 4, which is Dad's Army.
Oh.
Again, totally different.
Next up for Group C.
Group C, currently holding Peep Show.
Number 1.
Number 1, Only Fools and Horses.
Oh, love Fools and Horses. And Group D.
The next for Group D, currently Vicar of Dibley.
Number 10.
Number 10 is Friday Night Dinner.
Oh, we both love Friday Night Dinner.
Oh, that's going to be an interesting one.
Ooh. Right, so now our last one in Group A is number 9.
Number 9 is I'm Alan Partridge. So that is Group A.
Aha! Okay, last in Group B, number 6.
Number 6, which is Father Ted.
So what have we got? What numbers have we got left? Number 3 and number 8.
Ooh.
Number 8 comes out.
And number
Group
8
C
is IT Crowds.
So we know what the last one is.
So in Group D, the last one will be 40 Towers, yes.
Oh. And that concludes our draw.
Bit of a clap. The crowd goes wild. We know.
Faulty Tours.
Faulty
Spell it wrong.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear.
It's fine. I can correct myself.
I can put a clap in here, I reckon.
Okay. So that is the draw completed. So coming up in episode 2, we'll be discussing Group A, which is the In-Betweeners, Blackadder, and I'm Alan Partridge. Episode 3 will be Group B, which is Black Books, Dad's Army, and Father Ted. Episode 4, or Group C, will be Peep Show, Only Fools and Horses, and the IT Crowd. And episode 5, which comprises Group D, is Vicar of Dibley, Friday Night Dinner, and Faulty Towers. And then the season finale, episode 6, when we pick an overall winner.
Brilliant.
Roll credits.
Thanks for listening to DATS Lite Series 2, an original series from DATS Life. You can keep up to date with DATS Life by following us on Twitter @DATS Life Podcast.